One live. Hi, everybody.
Hey, welcome to tonight's live stream.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
Everybody say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're from. And as always, please let us know if you can see us and hear us okay, so that we know that everything's like good.
What's the theme again? I know we talked about it this morning.
We were going to talk about like different ways to source. Like all the different ways you can source and different places you can source from, because there's so many different ways to like find inventory now.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Selling eBay, thrifting, retail, arbitrage, wholesale.
Yeah, you're wholesale.
What's going on, guys? Hey, if you guys didn't see, I just sold something on eBay.
So should we put it in live chat?
Yeah.
Oh, got it, guys.
Sweet. If you guys didn't see earlier, I actually popped in 30 minutes before the chat started, and I think there were like 6 people waiting, and I was like, whoever says hi first, I'll send $10. So It pays to be early. That's the moral of that.
Oh, literally.
I think I might start doing that, giving stuff away like before the show starts to all the early people.
Nice.
What's up? Lots of people.
Just hanging out.
Atlanta, Colorado.
Lauren's in the chat.
Coal City Loot, what up?
Hey, Lauren.
Lauren, I've been loving all your coffee pictures on Instagram lately.
Ooh.
It makes me want to go do like a coffee tour, like across the world. Go to all the cool coffee shops and try all the coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
Man, I want coffee now. I just have a cup of tea. My friend gave me all this spearmint tea. Apparently, it's really good for your skin, and I have bad breakouts. So
it's a cute mug. What's it say on it?
Says
best dog mom ever. That's cute. What's up, guys? So so we'll talk about today's show, we'll talk about like where to find different things, all the different places and all the different ways you can source from.
Right. You get to watch me drink tea.
Ooh, nice.
Lucky.
It's fun. Where's my tea?
You didn't ask.
Well,
she didn't offer.
That's awesome.
Good point.
But as we talk through tonight's show, as always, guys, we'll be streaming for an hour. So from 8 until 9 p.m. like usual. And if you guys have questions, put them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer whatever questions you have.
We read about 15% of the chat, guys.
That's it goes fast. Yeah, there's 300 people watching already. So it does go pretty fast. But we're going to try to answer like as many questions as we possibly can. But I guess we can start with, because we're talking about the different ways to source, we can start with the different ways that we source. Because we don't source every way, and we also source different than I think a lot of other people. So our main ways of sourcing, we still love going to garage sales, yard sales, estate sales. That's how we started reselling, by going to garage sales. So we still do that. We love to go to thrift stores. I think it's one of the best ways to start getting into reselling, because even if you don't have garage sales going on around your area, like if it's too cold or something, most people still have thrift stores they can go to and find stuff. So thrifting's awesome. We still love to go to auctions.
Yes.
A lot of you guys don't know, but we started off doing storage unit auctions. So way back in the day, like 2.5, 3 years ago, we used to buy storage units. And what we found is that it was just too much work. So we started to get into other things,
Yes.
But we have bought storage units before, and we still love going to auctions as well. So auctions is another way we source. We do some retail arbitrage, but not as much as other people. It's pretty much just like, if we hear of something, we'll go out and buy it, or
for fun.
We're randomly in a store, we may check some stuff, but we don't do a lot of it.
And then there's online arbitrage, which is instead of buying new stuff, or just it can be used stuff as well. Instead of buying it at a store, you buy it online, which we've been doing a lot of online arbitrage lately.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool that you can sit back on your computer and buy stuff. And
for people who are in bad areas, they're like, my area is bad. I just don't have good thrifting around me.
Yeah.
Or people who are in very, not desolate areas, but very rural.
Right.
Yeah, very rural areas. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Super chats rolling in,
y'all.
One Stop. Thank you for the $20 super chat. That's a lot. Thank you. Where can you go to authenticate high-end brands? So I still think the best way to do it is to go to the store of the brand that you got the item. So if it's like Louis Vuitton, try to find the Louis store and go in there. Sometimes they'll be like, we don't authenticate items here. You have to send it in or something. Or they'll make you pay to do it. But it's always best to get the item authenticated from the source. If you don't do that, there are other websites and stuff you can pay to do it for you. eBay, if the item's over a certain value, they actually offer like authentication on the item, so you can do it through eBay. But I would say just make sure that most of the time to get something authenticated, you're going to either have to do the research yourself and trust your gut, or you're going to have to pay. So you have to pay somebody you'll send them the item, they'll authenticate it and send it back to you. That's the best way to do it through like a reputable source. Yeah. MMA Corey, thank you for the $5. Still selling those 511 tactical pants frequently. Thanks for the inspiration.
Remember when we didn't know if it was 511 or 5.11 or 5.11? We were just like, we have no idea. We don't.
Do we know now?
Yeah,
we don't buy stuff like this. We don't just have guns laying around. We don't need pockets for our guns.
when we first started finding that brand, we were like, we found these 5.11 shirts. They got these weird pockets in them. We don't know what these pockets are for.
We're like, but we think they're for
your guns. And they were. That's so funny. And then obviously one of our favorite people in the world, Lauren. Thank you for the $5. We appreciate it. Yeah. So
Stacy has a question.
Shoot.
How much do you put aside to buy more versus paying your personal budget?
Good question. So that's really like on a person by person basis. We're lucky where we are in business now, where our fund for buying stuff is quite large, so we don't have to really worry about breaking that up. We pay ourselves enough to live off of, and then the business just runs and all the money stays in the business. If we find something that we want to buy, whether it's wholesale or whether it's an item, that we can fund that with our business, so we don't have to go get loans or anything. It's in the account. But that is something, especially when you're starting out, you should really pay attention to, because you can kill your business by not having enough money to buy something, by paying yourself too much money at the beginning. I almost think that's why I'm a fan of working with people who have a job and then also resell, and then do that for a while until they can transition into full-time.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really important to make sure you have your reselling business is making enough income to support yourself before you switch to full-time, because if you don't do that, we see it all the time. People like go full-time into reselling. It's not what they expected. They get frustrated and they quit. And I think that having that little nest egg is really important before you go into full-time.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy, someone said muscles.
This guy?
And anybody who has tax questions for us, we like to refer you to not your dad's CPA. He specializes in taking care of taxes for resellers. Yeah. He found this niche market and realized all these people need help, and he puts out a lot of good information. We met someone who did his course and said it was amazing and incredibly helpful. So if you want to do your own taxes, he's the type of guy you want to watch.
For sure. We have over 500 people watching. Yay. Thank you for being here, guys. Please hit the thumbs up button for us if you don't mind. Only 87. Please hit the thumbs up button for us, guys. We'd appreciate it.
Smash it.
And then Amber has a question. Thank you for the $2. Amber says, what's the best way to accept credit card payments on eBay? The best way is still to have a PayPal account. So if you get a business PayPal account, you can accept credit card payments through eBay. eBay is switching payment processors still, but we haven't switched to it yet just because there's bugs with it that we've heard of. So right now we're still only on PayPal.
So it'll be internal instead of external.
Mm-hmm. Eventually everything will switch to Adyen, but not yet.
And Adyen, they do the payments for big companies such as Lyft. I'm pretty sure is one of them.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure they do Lyft. And then there are other companies that are very large companies. So they're like a legitimate thing. It's not like eBay just found this company and pulled them out of a hat.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. I hope that it works out well. But.
We've had some issues with PayPal, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Pat D's. Pat D's said $2.88 for another box.
Oh my God, so funny. Perfect.
Ben, Pat D is really caring about you right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just so you guys know, we bought Ben a giant, how many? It was like 4 pounds of mini wheats.
Yeah, I think he Costco. Crushed them.
Yeah, he crushed one bag for sure already.
4 pounds.
There's one bag. Yeah. Wow. Like the biggest box of mini wheats. Yeah. It was hilarious. It was as big as me.
That's a big box.
That's a big box.
And then outside credit card payments, like when we sell wholesale stuff or when we sell like merch on our website or something, We use Square for that. So Square, they charge, I think they charge like 3% or something like that. So we don't use PayPal for that. We actually use Square.
Someone asked what her shirt says. I don't know which her, but mine says Death Cab for Cutie.
It's a sick shirt.
Because we went to the concert. And I only try to wear it every once in a while because I don't want it to get really old.
You know what's funny, babe?
And worn.
One day that'll be a vintage concert too.
I know. That's why I'm very careful with it. Because, and I only wash it on cold inside out and I hang it to dry.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Dang.
Reseller minds.
I'm gonna go buy all
What
the new
is his
stuff
hair doing?
now.
It's just
put it
like
in a
straight.
storage unit.
It doesn't want to curl. It just wants to be this weird straight hair.
Jeremy, that's a really good question, and thank you for the $5. Jeremy says, what do you think about liquidation sites for, I'm assuming for buying inventory? So like bulk.com, liquidation.com, 888 lots, all those liquidation sites. I think that they're good, but I also think that you have to be very careful with what you're buying.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because there's a lot of YouTube videos out there with people doing what's called like unboxing. So they'll buy something from those websites and unbox it. The majority of the time, those YouTubers are paid by that company to do that unboxing, or they're sent that inventory for free to do that unboxing. So I just want you guys to keep in mind when you watch those type of videos, most of the time the YouTuber didn't pay for those items or they're being paid to show those items to promote the company. Again, not saying that the inventory is bad and that you can't make good money doing stuff like that, but just make sure that you're looking at the manifest and make sure that you're doing your research on those items before you buy them.
Christine says you're vintage.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess.
I need to send Christine just videos of
20,
mochi.
right?
She's always like, where's the
20.
mochi?
Wendy, thank you for the $2.50. Do you have any gifts to open this week? You know what?
We have to go.
I forgot to go to the post office today. So no. Sad face.
Thanks,
And then I went and rollerbladed with a friend because she has really smooth asphalt in her neighborhood.
You're smooth.
And oh, wow, it's getting harsh tonight. And then Ryan loaned his car to Tony so he could go visit his dad because he's just visiting in town. He didn't like rent a car or anything.
Oh, your mom reminded me Square is 2.75%. She uses it too for her business. So I think it's 2.75% for a swipe. But on our website where you put your card information in, I think it's 3%. I could be wrong, but
yeah, PayPal's 3% also.
Yeah.
I can talk. How's Mochi? Mochi? She was a little sick today. She threw up, and then I gave her a treat, and then she threw it up.
Poor little girl.
I don't know.
She's not feeling too well right now.
She still wanted to play though.
I wonder if it's allergies because allergies got like really bad. Oh. I don't know.
So
she's playing.
Just saying says, is eBay still the top platform to sell merch? For us, eBay, for like reselling, eBay is still the best platform for us. But I think that Amazon, if you can get into Amazon, you can grow your business larger by doing Amazon. You can still grow a massive business by doing eBay, but I think as far as e-commerce goes, Amazon is still the king, and then eBay. And then for clothing and shoes and stuff, right underneath that right now is Poshmark, and they're coming up very quickly, and Mercari coming up very quickly. But yeah, it's still Amazon and then eBay, in my opinion, for sure.
Yeah.
Even the sellers that we deal with that sell the same inventory, so they cross post to eBay and Poshmark. They're still selling 4 times more on eBay than on Poshmark.
Which is crazy because you wouldn't think. You would think, oh, the youngins are the ones buying and they're going on all the apps. You know, that's what you would think. But no, it's not even right. It
still comes down to eyes on your inventory. Right. So if eBay has, a lot more people looking at your items than Poshmark, there's still going to be more sales on eBay.
And I like the way people list on eBay better than when I've looked on Poshmark for myself to buy things. And on eBay, there's far more specifics put in on eBay than I see on Poshmark listings. But now that there's more resellers selling on Poshmark, it's getting better.
Jazz says, how do I find a Cali?
Ooh. Well, first you gotta go to the Supreme store and buy all the things.
First, you gotta be in band in high school.
Band.
I gotta squeeze my tea bag.
One of the best ways I think to start hiring people is to focus on the tasks that you don't like to do. So like, let's say you hate taking pictures, you hate doing photography of your items. One great way to do it is to like post an ad on Craigslist in the job section, and almost like you can almost hold tryouts. So you can say, come this time at this day, and you're going to take pictures of 10 items. And you can interview, 4 people and see who does the best job, and then choose that one person, and then keep the other three as backups. So I think that's one really good way to do it.
And watchers and views, do they matter? That's a good question. If you have a lot of views and your item hasn't sold, it's probably priced too high.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, it does matter, because it kind of puts into perspective if your pricing is accurate or too much. And then also, whenever it comes to watchers, sometimes if you drop the price a certain amount, they get an email notification. I don't know what the exact number is. I think it might be like 10%.
No, I think it's 5%.
5%.
If you drop the price
nice.
more than 5%.
And they'll get an alert, and then they might buy it. So it can matter, but you have to do something about it for it to matter. It doesn't matter if you don't do anything with that knowledge.
Right. Questions are going fast, guys. So if you missed your question again, just please ask it over.
Someone named Aladdin in their California Moroccan. That's so awesome. Aladdin's my favorite movie. Disney movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
What was the trivia question that you didn't know about Aladdin the other day?
Oh, Raja. What's
your favorite
Raja's
movie?
name?
And
I didn't know because I haven't watched Aladdin in probably 15 years. So can it really be my favorite Disney movie if I haven't watched it in like 15 years?
Aren't they making a new one? A live action?
They're making a live action.
That would be
gonna be amazing.
And Lion King. I think Lion King's coming out.
It's gonna be amazing.
I
mean, they made 2 Jungle Books, which was weird that they made 2. They're like, first one bombed. Let's make another one.
Right.
Okay.
Tyson asks, how do you decide who pays return shipping on your items? So we do free shipping on everything, or free returns on everything. So we pay return shipping if the buyer sends it back. That's just the way that we do things. A lot of people don't like to do stuff that way, and that's okay. You don't have to do it that way. You can choose whether to do free returns or buyer paid returns. The only thing that I'll say is don't not offer returns. Is that a double negative? Is it good?
Still made sense. It's probably still boiling.
It's very hot.
I can tell. So just don't not offer returns, because a buyer can still return something for being not as described anyway. So at least offer buyer paid returns. We offer free returns because it gets us more sales and it all evens out. But yeah.
Especially when you're in a really competitive market and somebody else has no returns and then we have free returns, who do you think they're going to buy from with similar items?
Right.
They're going to buy from the person who not only offers returns, but especially the person who offers free returns. So, it's a competitive market, so you want to compete.
Just Me Kathy says, what if she can't afford to do that just yet regarding returns and paying return shipping?
So then do buyer paid returns. Do buyer paid returns, but don't not offer returns. If you put no returns on, you're immediately eliminating like 60% of your potential buyers. It makes no sense. Again, if someone wants to return an item, right? They can still even if you have no returns on, they can still return it if the item's not as described. It actually happened to us recently. I bought a t-shirt on eBay, and it was like an $85 t-shirt, and the description was worn once like new. Right? So worn once like new to me means it should be pretty much like new. And the t-shirt came, that pretty much meant the t-shirt came and it had stains on the collar. It had armpit stains. Like it was in rough condition. Yeah. And that buyer had no returns accepted. And I simply went to eBay and I opened a return, because you can still open a return as not described. I uploaded pictures of the item, and the buyer had to refund me and take the return. So just because you have no returns on doesn't mean they can still return it. So
I don't think it was a mistake on their part. I thought that they were hoping that the person just didn't realize. Yeah. Because I mean, the stains on the collar, a white collar, were very obvious, but the pills on the armpits and the discoloration, because it was a striped shirt, it was really bad. So I mean, if there was even a case, if there was an issue, the pictures were suitable enough they would have to accept the return.
RVA Flips, thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the content. It's my friend's birthday in chat. Can we say happy birthday to them? Happy birthday, Thrift Mine.
Happy birthday.
That's awesome.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. All right. Adam says, love the Mochi mug. Mochi is right here. Come here, Mom. Come here. She doesn't feel good.
But she's playing
Yeah, she's fine.
So I don't know. It's a little weird.
There's a bulldog.
Oh,
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, the kisses.
Oh, no, thank you.
Thanks, bulldog.
You're only supposed to come in the show like after 5 minutes or when it's 5 minutes left. But
She doesn't even look like a Frenchie when you hold her. She looks so like skinny and not wrinkly.
She's a good girl.
But in pictures, you could tell she's not a Boston guy. She's a Frenchie.
Can you say hi to my daughter, Adri? I make her watch. That's awesome. Hi. How's it going?
Hi,
this is
Adri.
This is a good channel for you to watch.
There's puppies.
There's puppies.
I sent it twice.
Oh, sorry. Oh, another shout out. Please give a shout out to my friends Thrift Mine. Was that happy birthday again?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Thrift
birthday.
Mine.
That's awesome.
I love it.
You got lots
That's
of friends
true
in the
friend.
chat.
Yeah.
Do you ever purchase insurance for yourself in first class shipping? Yeah. If it's over a certain amount of money, we will get insurance on it, and also signature confirmation. So yeah, sometimes it's worth it. If you're doing priority mail, it comes with $50 insurance anyway. So you don't really have to do it for that. But if it's over on items that are over, what are we doing now? Over 100 or 150?
150.
Yeah, if it's over $150, we always put signature confirmation on the item.
And Adam asked, how much of your business is wholesale?
That's a really good question. So
Fluctuates.
wholesale for us means buying wholesale and then selling the items individually, but then it also means selling wholesale to other people. So altogether, I would say total, probably more than half of our business is buying wholesale and breaking it up or selling wholesale to other resellers. Yeah.
Man, I feel like it's even more than half now because we've been doing so much wholesale. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thrift Mine is getting a lot of love in the chat.
Yay!
That's awesome. Ryan, there is another Ryan. Oh, and his name is Ryan. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Ryan. That's so cool. And thank you, Tommy, for the $10.
Oh, wow. You have so many friends.
Yeah.
What's the trick?
That's so sick. Everybody is like friends in the chat. I love that.
Oh, my goodness.
That's awesome.
So fun.
And we have 653 people watching.
Ooh,
That's
Mochi,
awesome.
stop.
If you guys could hit the thumbs up button for us, please, we'd appreciate that.
Do you hear the bulldog? Aww.
You guys hear? Listen to the bulldog.
Oh, bulldog sound. Anyone listening to this tomorrow with headphones in or just right now, they're going to be like, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
They might like it.
And Dwayne, thank you for the $4. We appreciate it. Melinda says, when does our next class start? The next one starts March 15th. And the emails for the sign up for that are actually going to go out very soon. So it's February 25th. They're going to go out the first week of March. So if you've submitted a form to be in our next mentoring class, you should be getting an email for that within the next week. So definitely look out for that.
And it will sell out very fast. So just wanted to warn everybody.
Pretty much, if you want to be in the group, as soon as you get the email, sign up because they do go out fast. They do sell out fast. So. Did we miss a super chat? Someone said we missed one. I think we're good.
Well, the one person sent it twice with the same message.
George, thank you for the $10. At Stumpy Tail Treasures, the more you list, the more you sell. Sounds so simple, but makes a huge difference. Absolutely.
So true.
One of the first things we teach new resellers is list daily. If you can list daily, list daily. A lot of the time on eBay, when you sign up for a new account, you're only going to have 10 items that you're allowed to list. But you need to max that out immediately. Wait for those items to sell, ship them out really, really fast, provide really good customer service, and then call eBay and ask them to increase your selling limits. Because a lot of the time, they'll just increase them when they see, okay, your items have been delivered, you're getting good feedback. Obviously, you're doing the right stuff. And then once a month, you can call into eBay and get your limits raised. So, but absolutely, the biggest thing that we try to teach people is list stuff every single day. Every single day.
It says we missed. Oh, you found it? Okay, I was going to go look for it.
Let me say thank you, Jazz, for the $2 because I don't want to miss another one. Good.
$5 from Harry Tornado.
Ooh.
How did we miss that?
That's amazing.
I resell part-time, but I need to hire a helper. I'm a sole proprietor and do not have an EIN. Any advice?
Good question.
Is that how you sound?
I don't even know what an EIN is, so don't ask me.
It's like your business tax ID number. It's like a business's social.
Okay.
Yeah.
Acronyms.
So as a sole proprietor, I believe, again, you would need to go talk to a CPA because we haven't been to sole proprietorship in probably like 8 years, but I believe you can still hire help as a 1099 employee. So as a contractor, I believe you can still hire help as a sole proprietor.
Yeah.
You would just have to have them fill out a 1099 form. But again, go in or talk to a CPA. Maybe again, like Ali said, reach out to not your dad's CPA.
Kelsey asked us what our favorite snack food is.
Oh.
Food got my attention real quick. I mean, I love all food, all of it. But
what
like
about
candies, I love Reese cups, peanut butter cups.
Ah.
Ryan loves caramel candies like Rolos and Milk Duds and just any candy that has caramel, and then the caramel is wrapped in chocolate. And I love Rice Krispie treats.
I like chips too.
I love Swedish Fish. I love
like
gummy
sugar.
bears.
Sugar.
Just like sugar. Yeah.
Push up,
I don't like
sugar
caramels because of
on
my
me.
braces, but food.
Cassie, thank you for the $2. Where do you buy shipping supplies, boxes? So that's a good question too. We buy a lot of shipping supplies on Amazon. So like bubble wrap and stuff, we usually buy on Amazon. Uline.com is another good place to get like boxes and shipping supplies and stuff. And then eBay, we buy like our poly bags that we ship in and store our items in. We buy those on eBay, and we buy those by the 1,000 at a time. We buy them 1,000 at a time, which saves a little bit on, buying them in bulk.
I think I need to do a cost analysis of Uline prices versus Amazon prices.
Yeah.
For the bubble wrap.
True.
Because I don't know who's cheaper.
One other thing as well, if you need like boxes and stuff, obviously you can get free priority boxes on USPS.com. But if you just need brown boxes, I was walking by, we have a Publix that we can walk to. It's like a grocery store. And I was walking home from the Publix and I walked by their dumpster, and I have to post a picture on Instagram. It was overflowing with boxes, like brand new brown boxes. I was like, if we needed boxes right now, this would be the spot to get them. So you can literally go dumpster diving for supplies if you need them.
I know I used to, whenever we would move, my mom would send my brothers and I, or she needed to like pack a bunch of stuff up and send it somewhere. We would go to Walmart whenever they were unpacking, 24-hour Walmart, and putting out new inventory. Yep. And we would say, hey, we want to take a bunch of boxes, and they wouldn't smash them. They would just cut them down and like make a stack. And then we would take the stack instead of them like bending them and folding them. Right. And we would just stand there as they unpacked stuff, or we would come back in 10 minutes and take all the boxes. So the Walmart employees absolutely don't mind giving you the boxes because, one, they don't have to dispose of them, and two, they probably feel better about recycling them. Right. Yeah.
And then Harry Tornado has another question.
Oh.
I'm starting a YouTube channel. Oh, cool. For my reselling. How long did you do YouTube for free until you finally got some traction and turned it into a business? It's a cool question.
Oh, that's a good question.
So, what's funny is that we would still do YouTube for free. I love making YouTube videos now. It's almost like it's like a hobby for me. And it's almost like when I'm editing videos and stuff, it's like my meditation during the day. So I love making YouTube videos. We would do it for free anyway. But it is nice to get a little bit of ad money from YouTube that help pay for some of the videos that we make. Yeah. So I would say for the first year, we were really just kind of putting out information as much as we possibly could for free. But the big thing I would say with starting another reselling channel is you need to do something different, right? There's so many reselling channels out there that are just like this, like, here's the item I found, it's worth this much money. Here's the next item I found. Like, they're boring, just there's so many people doing that. Try to make it fun. Try to have some sort of like a focus, like there's channels that do dumpster diving, or like Taco Stacks, for example. He blew up because people love to watch him go dig through the trash, or like go find stuff that people
scrapping stuff from people's front yards that they were throwing away, which was really cool. Not even technically like reselling, but you try to find a niche that no one else is really hitting, or maybe one that you can do better, you can show better. I think our channel did well just because of our editing, and we did it vlog style instead of just, again, videos like this, like doing haul videos. We wanted to show a couple where most are just single. Right. And then you have the energy to bounce off of each other, or you can just have all the energy yourself. Thanks, Amy. Try to add something different to it.
Plus, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours of watch time before you can start making money.
That's true. They did that last year. They started that, right? And then Joey sent us $5.
With a
Thank
good
you,
question.
Joey. Thank you for helping my business Seek and Thrift. I've had the best month since I started. Over $6,000 made this month. You guys rock my socks.
Wow, that's amazing. I used to love to say rock my socks when I was in high
awesome.
school.
$6,000's great.
The next person had the question. Sorry.
Ready, Vic. Thank you for the $5.
Is it a good idea to use scheduled listing to have a daily listing if you don't have time to list daily?
Yeah. I think it's worth it. It's only like, what's it, 20 cents or something? We don't use it. What we do instead is Callie will draft a bunch of stuff so that we have a whole bunch of drafts ready to go. And then at night, I'll just sit down and publish listings. Or Ben will sit down at night and just publish a bunch of listings. So we're listing daily, but Callie's also drafting stuff daily. So there's always like a bunch of drafts that we can go in there and list anytime we want. I think that's a pretty good way to do it if you don't want to pay the money to schedule it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could use it. It's good.
I think that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Eric says you should start a YouTube channel with blindfolded thrifting.
Oh my gosh.
Got a feel for that Lululemon.
I wonder if we could do that.
That would be crazy.
That would be a fun challenge to do blindfolded thrifting.
Yeah, that would be impossible.
Nothing's
so funny
impossible.
though.
Oh my God.
CP, thank you for the $2. Just starting. When do you start paying yourself? Again, it's different for everybody.
Right?
That's 100% right. When you can afford to, that is the answer. So it is different for everybody. You know, some people may have $10,000 a month in personal bills. Some people may have $1,000 a month in personal bills. So it's as soon as your business can afford to pay yourself, that's when you would pay yourself.
Did you see this one?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh.
Flipper for life. Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Thank you for the $4 for life.
God.
How to combine shipping for multiple items. I'm assuming you mean after the sale has already happened. You can just, sometimes eBay will combine them for you, but you can just send an invoice. There's a little drop-down menu. You click on that, click send invoice, and you can send a combined shipping invoice to that buyer directly on eBay.
Alan said bird box thrifting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, can we make that?
Oh my
That's
God.
like a super clickbaity video.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
But we would have to like walk into the thrift store holding the bird cage.
Oh my God.
The shoebox with the bird in it.
Oh, the shoebox. That's what it was.
I didn't watch it. It sounded scary.
Oh, you didn't watch it. It was pretty good.
It sounded scary,
pretty
so
good.
I didn't watch it.
No spoilers. Oh, this is a really good question because I think that this has happened to or will happen to every reseller at some point in their career. And the question is,
From Joan?
Yeah. How would you handle accidentally shipping to buyers the wrong packages? I switch labels by accident. Callie's done that.
I've done that.
So how do you handle it, Callie?
You just message them and apologize profusely and and then send them the right items and hope it all works for the best.
Most people, they don't have multiples of an item though, so you're gonna have to send them the return label,
right?
And they're gonna send you the item back,
right? And
then you're going to have to buy another label, so you're buying 3 labels per item whenever this mistake happens.
Usually when that happens too, I would give the buyer the option of waiting for them or waiting for the correct item or a refund. So sometimes they'll just be like, okay, I'll send the item back, give me a refund, which is fine. It's your mistake. And then when you get the item back, you send it to the other buyer or you relist them again and you count it as a loss. But better to do whatever you can in that situation to not get negative feedback because that,
I think the one time I did it, it was an Affliction t-shirt and they wanted it anyway. So they kept it.
That's right. Oh, hey, Allie, how's that piñata corn?
Ryan wants to smash it, but Ben's not here this week and he wants to wait for Ben. So we're going to smash it next week.
Cool.
Seriously, I've been waiting for my shoulder to heal so I can get full force into that thing because I don't want to need
that much force.
I want to destroy that unicorn.
Wow, that's messed up.
Get like a nice zoomed up, video of Allie's face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Crying.
It's terrible. Why would you want to do that?
Because it's funny.
Okay, all right. Okay. I'm gonna get you back.
How?
10 times worse.
Pat Dees says, I'm different. Who sings Mr. Rogers but me? What?
I don't get
I was just singing Mr. Rogers the other day and I was like,
how does that
That was
go?
the neighborhood song?
yeah, right?
I can't even think of it right now.
YOLO Fire says Bird Box listing would be funnier.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
I agree. Oh, whoa. We have
Bird Box
over
listing.
700 people watching.
Whoa.
Only 288 thumbs ups. Can you guys please hit the thumbs up button for us? We appreciate it. I don't want to beg for them.
I mean, I'm here and I was so hungry. I rollerbladed 11.4 miles or
Dang,
10.5.
nice,
We don't know because both of our apps were on. Who I
Wow.
rollerbladed with a friend and said those. And then I got home and I didn't even have time to eat. And all I wanted to do was eat my chicken wings, and they're sitting in the toaster right now getting cold.
I can smell
Because
them.
by the time I heated them up, it was 2 minutes for the show, and I tried to eat one, and I just burned in my mouth.
Go eat.
And now I'm here, and now we can't get thumbs up because nobody likes us. They just want free information, and I'm
First
fine
world
with that.
problems.
First world problems.
And I'm just drinking this cup of tea because I'm so hungry.
That will fill your belly.
Primetime treasure hunter. Thank you for the $10. Looking forward to having you guys on the show next week. You know what? I forgot about that. Can you send me a Instagram message again, just reminding me that the date and time for that, so I remembered it. I just forgot. So
Nice.
He remembered, but he forgot.
I remembered when you reminded me with that $10.
Oh snap!
Sean Orr.
Oh, Sean Oyer.
Sean in the chat.
He says you guys have my love.
Oh.
Mwah, buddy, we love you. Cassie, thank you for the $5. Does the mentor program include live classes or recorded? Does it include any merchandise to resale, specifically wholesale? AJ says hi. It's recorded videos. It's guides that we've made up. So like buying guides and shipping guides and how to do different things guides. It does include access to buy wholesale from us as well. Yes.
In retrospect.
Going to start a resale channel where I eat the buffet, buy one size bigger shirt and pants from another customer, and try to resell.
Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious.
You
guys are so funny. In retrospect,
that channel would get a bunch of views, I'm sure.
Oh god, I would be your #1 subscriber. That's amazing.
Parade pinata corn head around Lord of the Flies style.
No, stop it,
Ooh,
Drew.
We should hereditary it.
Oh
you guys are the worst.
Oh god, no. How do you send offers to eBay watchers? That's a good question. So that is still like a beta testing thing that eBay's doing. So not every account has it. I believe I'd have to get the actual link because I don't know it off the top of my head. But if you Google like eBay send offers to watchers, Google that. There's a forum where it'll give you the link that you can go to see if you're allowed to do it. I don't know what the link is, but just Google that. Google
cool.
Send watchers or send offers to watchers eBay. And some people have it, some people don't. It's still something that eBay is dealing with.
Everyone's hashtag feed Allie. Everyone understands how hungry I am.
Can you wait?
Helping.
Can you wait 20 minutes?
No. Yeah. Okay. Natalie in the chat. Hey, Natalie.
Mari says, what is the best way to ship to Puerto Rico for less than $52? What are you shipping?
Yeah.
It should be the same as shipping to anywhere else. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory.
Yeah.
So unless it's something that can't go, or it's like a large item that can't go FedEx, because it has to go USPS. I would say look at flat rate boxes or, yeah, I mean, if it's going USPS, there's going to be an issue there for sure.
Super expensive.
When we have something that's very large that and heavy that we know has to go FedEx, you can exclude Puerto Rico. So we'll exclude Puerto Rico, Alaska, and APO boxes, I think.
Yeah. Is Guam included in that too?
I don't. Yeah, I think you can exclude that as well.
Everyone's saying the funniest things. Hashtag Wing Alley. You can't get her a slice of bread. Grows Allie a cookie. So funny.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Feed Allie now.
Here, show that one.
So funny.
Okay, cool. So Sunday Fun Day, put in a link to where you can go to check if you can send offers to eBay.
Oh, thank you for that link. That was very nice of you.
I'll repost it.
Yes, Stephanie, we sent her hat today.
Yeah, that is
Stephanie, if you're in the chat.
Totally my fault, by the way, guys. There were I noticed today that there were like 2 or 3 prizes that we gave out last week that hadn't been shipped yet. So we did ship those out today. I apologize for that. We're running a business. I forget some things.
Not
Oh my God, a
everyone's perfect.
17-pound
It's all good.
espresso machine. Is that the person who bought
Oh,
that the
that's tough.
Puerto Rico item? Ooh.
That's tough. $2 hashtag pay Allie.
Hashtag pay Allie for food and another unicorn because they're going to destroy my unicorn, Drew. Drew, we want to meet you one day.
Look, I got an OG buy sell travel tank top on tonight.
Nice. That's almost vintage now.
We're still, oh my God, we're still waiting on Allie to make us more merch.
Oh, they're trying to
her
send
job.
the
I could have done that yesterday. I had free time.
She's busy eating, you know.
I do spend a lot of time.
She's busy
eating.
rollerblading and eating.
I mean, I actually got to sit down and binge some Netflix yesterday, which was really nice.
That's rare. Yeah.
That was really awesome. But it was Sunday, and Sunday's supposed to be the day of binging.
Yeah.
Whether it's food or Netflix or Hulu. It was actually Hulu.
Oh, Ben wants to see the shirt that he got me today. Yeah, let me grab it.
Go get it.
It's about to get dark.
Every time Ryan leaves, it's just darker. Maybe we need to be in the center. Look, we don't need Ryan. Let's read only the fun questions.
Let's just sing karaoke. Which songs should we sing?
She doesn't want to sing.
I just don't want to sing right now.
It's okay.
I'm just not good at it.
Whoa. That's a sweet shirt.
Cool, right?
Yeah. It still has Pluto on it.
Ooh, there you are.
Pluto's a planet. Yeah, Ben bought me this shirt today. It came in the mail. It's really cool.
My day.
It's like
Pluto
a
was a planet.
Space shirt, all over print, front and back. It's from 1991. It's dated
Cookies.
Image Design 1991, Denver, Colorado, and it's single stitch, made in the USA. It's really cool.
Nice.
I love space
Nice.
stuff, so I think this is a cool, really
Yeah,
cool
if anybody
graphic.
sees like a funny
I love
vintage space shirt, send it to us. This one loud. Okay.
I think
This
it's
one
cool.
was 1991.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, keep your
Looks
eyes
really good,
peeled.
too.
Thanks, Ben.
Peel those eyes.
Peel them back.
Oh, my contact almost.
It just makes me think of the episode, is it SpongeBob, where they say keep your eyes peeled and he like peels his eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
What are our shoe sizes? I'm a size 9, 9.5.
I'm a 7.
I'm a 6.
Oh,
Kelly has
little
tiny feet.
feet.
I've got little feet,
I
and little
actually-
hands.
I'm almost 5'5". I'm 5'4" 3/4. Dang,
Tiny
those are
hands.
little. And my feet are smaller than all of my friends who are shorter than me, except Callie.
Hmm.
But Callie, you're like significantly shorter than me.
I'm only 5'2".
Dang, that's a little.
Oh, that's cool. Tommy, thanks for the $5. Ryan, you should look at interviewing Thrift Mind. They are a young reseller couple working full time and reselling part time,
part-time, wow.
debunking the millennial stereotype. That is
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, are they Thrift Mind on Instagram as well?
I don't understand where this crazy millennial stereotype even comes from, because all of our
Dude,
friends
seriously.
work really
We were talking
hard.
about that
Yeah.
yesterday.
Like, I don't understand that.
Somebody
Just
created
somebody.
that stereotype, and
Yeah.
it is annoying because I think our at least older millennials work harder than I think any other generation. People are out there grinding.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Like, our generation is going to college, a lot of them going to college and working full time.
right.
And you're not making, it's not how it was back in the day where you could pay your way through college with your job.
Yeah,
Like,
heck
you
no.
used to be able to do that.
Yeah,
Now,
not anymore.
you
It's so
can't do that.
inflated. College prices keep
Yeah.
going up.
It's crazy.
And all of our friends work really hard, and they don't just work like 9 to 5s. They work like
Got
8
it.
to 6. It's insane. And they're grinding, and even on the weekends they're working. And so, I don't. Which millennials are you talking about?
For reals.
Which ones? Like there's lazy any generations.
Yeah.
So, are we significantly lazier? Like, where are these statistics that you're seeing?
Allie
I want to
triggered,
I want to
guys.
know. No, I want to know these statistics.
Yeah, people were saying Gen Xers have the same stereotype. I feel like it's every
Yeah.
generation. The older generation's like, they're all lazy.
I mean, I want to be lazy, sure.
Yeah.
No,
How
I
old
don't.
are
I don't
we?
like being lazy.
I'm 30.
I'm 30.
Allie's 30, and Callie's like 20,
22.
21.
22,
22.
20.
Callie, you do look very young, though. Like, if you
thank
told
you.
someone you're 26, they would 100% believe it.
Well, it's
Easily.
true, though. So.
Yeah, Callie's only 26.
And 22 at the same time.
That's a really good question. Is it worth selling all vintage tees with cool graphics or just famous stuff? So
Oh.
I believe that it's good to sell any vintage T-shirt that is true vintage, right? So it needs to be like single stitch or have a date on it. or have like a made in America tag. It's a good way to tell that an item is vintage. But it needs to be, if it's not a brand like Harley Davidson or something like that, it needs to have a cool graphic, right? So just because it's not a brand, like this, for example, right? This isn't like a known brand. It's not NASA or anything, as far as I can tell. It's just astronauts and stuff. But the graphics really cool, and it hits on many different levels. If you like space, if you like NASA, if you like vintage T-shirts, stamps. So I think if the graphics cool enough and the item is actually vintage, most vintage T-shirts in good condition, you'll still get like $20 plus for. So yeah.
Matthew McKean's in the chat. What up, boy?
Is that your Supreme guy?
Yeah, he said Callie's selling Supreme
now. That's your Supreme hookup?
I did make a Supreme purchase.
That actually like super surprised me today.
Did it?
When you text me the Supreme and you're like, because I forgot that there was a drop today. And you're like, I got it.
I got
Yes.
So funny. Treasure Hunting Hoopers, thanks for the $5. You guys are awesome. What's the most memorable flip that you've had in your flipping history? We get this question a lot, or like a variation of this question. My most memorable one is the wholesale lot that I bought in Orlando. I went out there. I paid $7,500 for it. And then on the way home, so an hour drive from Orlando back to Tampa, I sold it for over 14 grand. So in an hour, we made like 7 grand or something like that.
I think the Chanel purse we found at the garage sale where I was like, ew, I don't want to go to that garage sale. And then we did. And Ryan slated. He found money on money on money. And so I was like, never judge a garage sale by the exterior.
We still have
the home and yard.
The bronze statue that we bought from that garage
sale. I know.
It
was a really, that thing is worth a good 110.
Maybe I'm thinking a different purse.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely there's yours was a wholesale and mine are the two. Well, no, the one, it's just the purse. That was insane.
That one was so memorable because I remember driving up to that garage sale and you being like, and I was like, all right, let's go. You never know what you're going to find.
And you were right. You didn't know.
So funny.
Why doesn't my hair look purple? It doesn't even look purple right now.
It looks purple.
It does to me. Yeah.
Purplish blue.
Purpley blue. Purpley blue.
I can't believe you guys have never found cash in bags or clothing at the thrift store. I know, right? I mean, we did one time, but it was like $2.70. But you would think in the years of like thrifting and the amount of stuff that we've bought, we would find cash or something. But maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe.
Can't wait for yard sale season. Right now, too much snow.
It's still snowing up north. It was 88. Well, it was 83 degrees, but feels like 88 degrees yesterday. And today I opened the door to walk the dog. It was gorgeous out. It was 68 degrees. It was the nicest dog walk. I went on a long walk. I was like, dog, take as much time as you want.
Oh my gosh. The Vintage Fiend says, I thrifted some vintage Dragon Ball Z tees today. If they're a size large or an extra large.
Or a smaller medium.
But mainly a large or an extra large.
/ mainly a smaller medium.
If they're those size, shoot us an email or a DM on Instagram and I'll buy them from you for sure. Like 100% I'll buy them from you.
We can even, send you some goodies.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Leslie says, eBay deleted some of my drafts. How long before they delete them?
Oh, yeah. Like 7 days.
No, I think it's longer than that. We've had
they've deleted the pictures out of the background.
I know,
after
but it's
like
not
7 days. Pictures have gone.
It's definitely not 7 days.
Okay.
I think it's more like 3 weeks or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that some of those were only up for like a week.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so and like Eric says, he has drafts listed from months ago in his drafts queue. So the drafts will still stay there, but the pictures get deleted.
Yeah.
Or it looks like the pictures are there, but when you post the item, the pictures don't transfer. And I think eBay does it on purpose because pictures take up bandwidth on their server, so it takes up space on their server, which they have to pay for. So they like automatically delete images, which is annoying. eBay, annoying. But I think it's like, I don't know what the exact time frame is, but I think it might be like a couple weeks or 3 weeks or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Real Talk Mentor, thank you for the $5. 20 to 40 mile an hour winds all day in Rhode Island.
Perfect. Is that why the sailboat is on the license plate? Right? There's a sailboat on the license plate for Rhode Island.
I don't know.
I know a lot of people go sailing in Rhode Island.
That's an interesting tidbit of information to know. I had no idea.
Isn't there though?
I don't know.
Let me know in the chat if there's a sailboat.
I have 1 XL. The rest are 2 XL. I'll take the XL, please. If anybody out there finds vintage Dragon Ball Z t-shirts that are size large or extra large or small or medium, we will buy them.
So from small to XL, we'll buy them.
Yes.
That's like a nice wide range.
Will we still be able to use PayPal for their working capital loans? Yeah, I think PayPal is a separate company from eBay. So they've been separated for a while now. And PayPal will always do loans as far as I'm aware. So yeah.
Hello from Long Island. Wow, 50-mile-an-hour winds in New York. So everyone's sailing up north.
60 upstate.
That's what it sounds like. Everyone goes sailing. That's why everybody sails up north.
Rhode Island is the ocean state.
Ben says if anyone finds any Dragon Ball Z t-shirts, burn them.
All right, Ben, you're fired.
Shots fired.
Burn. Get it?
Ben made a huge purchase today. I won't say what it is because I don't know if he wants me to say.
Kyle, send us an IG message.
But it's one of the bigger, like, did he show you what he bought? It's one of the biggest, like, single item purchases that he's made for sure.
And then Derek asked, Callie, do you ever use the create a new listing feature?
No.
No. It's always better to do sell similar or sell one like this.
Yeah. Well, almost 700 people watching.
Dang.
Sweet. Still. That's awesome. Thumbs up.
51.
Do that. Do that, but virtually.
Put your thumb up.
What was that? Oh.
Yes, there's a sailboat plate. Bam. And a Mr. Potato Head license plate.
What?
That's so funny and random.
Yeah, no worries, Ben. I see your message. Our thoughts on PayPal capital loans. I always think that it's better to not use loans if you can afford not to use a loan. Do it that way. Even like we were saying, we use credit cards, but we always pay our credit cards off before we accrue any interest on them, and we only use credit cards for points. So I think it might be better to do it that way to get the points, as long as you have the cash available to pay it off. But yeah.
Oh, gee, you get to be in the video in 3 minutes.
How many drafts can you have at one time?
Oh,
I believe on ours it says 5,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Why do they allow that many if they're just going to delete them?
eBay, would you like to explain that to us? We have questions.
Yeah,
eBay.
we have a lot of things that we feel eBay should change.
Let's interview Snoop Doggy.
I might reach out to eBay again here, because eBay's actually been kind of quiet in their communication with us recently. So I think we should reach back out to them because eBay Open and stuff is coming up. So maybe we should open a line of contact again with our connects at eBay and see if they can answer some questions for us.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to change a lot of things. There's just other things that people have been demanding for so long. It's like, why would you even do this when we've been wanting this for so long?
Yeah.
So,
but there's also like, we were promised the employee access.
Yeah.
We were promised that in January. And guess what, eBay? It's the end of February.
And we still don't have it.
So,
but then they had the augmented reality, and then they had you can search for an item.
Those are in there.
They added that. So like you added that, and that's amazing.
There's nothing for your sellers.
Want that employee.
Yeah. Harry Tornado, when are you guys going to the bins?
Ooh, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
I used to want to go to the bins so badly, and I kept hearing so many stories about people like being rude and pushing and blah, 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 that after 8 months of me wanting to go, Ryan never really wanted to go. We decided, nope, we're not just going to go.
Grood.
Thanks for the $4,
Grood.
Yeah, Lily says eBay updated to 5,000 drafts. Yeah. Callie asking the hard questions. What was your first tattoo? My first one was this one right here. It's a Zulu war shield and like the South African flag colors, because I was born in South Africa.
And my first tattoo is a piece on my side. I think there's a picture of it on Instagram of me in my bathing suit.
Callie?
I got a turtle. Turtle.
I got a turtle.
I got a turtle.
Oh my God. That's so awesome.
I think I pulled a muscle.
Oh.
Who has the best yard sale channel? Not going, but hosting yard sales? No idea. I don't watch them. The best yard sale, like going to yard sale channels, one that I've seen is called the Bargain Barons.
They're funny.
They're funny. The production value is very good. It's like a TV show style, and they have very few subscribers. They only have like 3,500 subscribers. They should have more. They're a Canadian couple, and they find really good stuff. They specialize in antiques and stuff too, which is pretty cool to see.
And then look at this. So Stephanie Purdue, your hat's on the way, by the way. She said she also heard they're getting rid of 30-day listings and are going to only good till canceled listings.
You heard right.
You heard correct.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that in the coming weeks. But you absolutely heard right. And there's certain things that are changing around that all eBay sellers are going to have to adjust for. So, but you did hear right. They are getting rid of 30-day listings and going only to good till canceled. Now, for us, it doesn't change because we've always listed good till canceled. But because that's happening and everybody's going to be listing that way, there's certain tweaks that we're going to be changing in our business so that sales should increase actually. So, and Captain, no, I don't speak Afrikaans. My parents do, but they never taught me. I think it's because they could speak to each other when we were kids in Afrikaans and we couldn't know what they were saying.
It's messed up.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
RS Comedy says, do you have beef with Craigslist Hunter? Why?
Not at all. We love Craigslist Hunter.
No, he's like really nice guy.
Yeah, he's one of like the goats of reselling. We have no beef with him at all.
And we both live in Florida, right? He lives in Florida.
Pete's in Chicago. We were supposed to meet up with him.
Why do I keep thinking he lives in Florida?
I don't know.
I keep like picturing Pete in Destin, like hanging out on a boat, drinking a margarita.
There's videos of him like in snow.
It's so funny because every time I
Not
picture
sand.
Pete, I literally picture him hanging out on a boat, drinking a margarita. I'm like,
That's funny.
he seems like a really cool guy because in my mind, that's what he does with his free time.
Yeah.
Which is probably super not accurate.
It's time for the ball.
The ball!
Look at Ben.
Look at Ben. No, he's awesome though. Pete's awesome. He's one of the only reseller channels that I will actually watch because he's really good.
He's super smart. He knows a lot.
There she is.
There's the bulldog.
That's
What
a
does
bulldog.
goat mean?
Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time.
Of all
There's
time.
the bulldog.
Like
There's
Mochi is the goat
bulldog.
of bulldogs.
Yeah. Look at this bull.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Just
All right, guys, we have 3 minutes left. Whatever questions you have, now would be the time to put them in the chat. And if you have anything you want to share with us, like any cool flips you've had recently, let us know in the chat so we can.
You just hear the bulldog.
So we can
breathe
say
very
hi.
loudly.
Lindy Edwards has a question.
Sure.
Have you had good experience with estate sales? Do you recommend them for eBay sellers?
Yeah, 100%. The big thing with estate sales is
Getting there early.
Yeah,
On the
exactly.
first day.
Getting there
Waiting
early.
in line.
Yeah, getting there early or getting there on Sunday for us, everything's half off. So sometimes you can wait if things are too expensive. You can wait till Sunday and then go really early on a Sunday and clean up house.
The last estate sale we went to, that was it was a Friday morning, right? Not a Thursday. It was a Friday morning, first day estate sale.
Yeah.
And they advertised a lot of stuff like online with pictures of like N64s and PlayStations and all that. There was a fight. Like,
yeah, we did a video
two
on it.
resellers literally got into a fight. It was insane.
It was funny.
It was very uncomfortable. And it was like, is that really worth it,
was
to be
crazy.
that nasty? So that was really interesting.
Yeah. Dem Tennessee Pickin' Boys. How much does your mentorship program cost? It's $347 for the full month of training and all of the guides and everything. So yeah. And again, the next one starts March 15th. Is Mochi snoring? Yeah.
That's her breathing.
She's making
That's
noises.
just breathing.
Yeah. Well, this is like an awkward angle for her though.
Here.
Someone said
Is that better?
got a bunch of free stuff on Craigslist and sold for over $600. Need
That's
more
the
of
way
that.
to do it.
That is the way to do it.
hustle. Wow.
Yeah.
How did you manage to get free stuff? That was amazing.
Craigslist free section, probably.
Yeah.
Deb said
Yeah.
this a couple times. Selling tips for women selling tools. I don't know when what else.
Are you making
Wait,
videos
selling
on that?
tools are an actual thing. Like selling tools, but then do you mean like
Snap-on
physical?
and Macked tools?
Oh, Snap-on.
I
And
don't know
Mac?
what that means.
Snap-on are there. Do your research.
It's a
That is
tool
literally
company.
100% of the best advice we can give you is 100% do your research. And if you don't know the value of something, run it as an auction and the market will decide the value of it. Like you really need to do your research when it comes to tools and ask your friends who have knowledge about tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, I bought a bunch of collectible toys in their packaging today for $190 worth over $3,000. Man, these are big flips, guys. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. We flipping good stuff. We have started a new Australian reseller group on Facebook that anyone is welcome to join.
I put that on my Instagram story yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Or the other day.
There needs to be more resellers in Australia.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool.
Look at the dumpster diving granny. They dumpster dive and then sell the items like on their eBay store. That's really
awesome.
Cool. I hope you find amazing things. What kind of things are you finding?
Good night, Pat D's.
Good night, Pat D's.
Good night.
Byron, yeah, we use BrickSeek sometimes for retail arbitrage for sure. Thrift today is worth approximately $700, paid $80. That's great. For thrift store items, I think that's usually what we shoot for, like 10 times our money. So spend $10, make $100. It's really good.
Whoa.
Bye,
Vintage Girl Scout shoes. That's amazing.
What's that mean?
What's a Girl Scout shoe?
I think they're made of Samoas and Thin Mints.
Samoas. Oh, we discovered that Keebler makes Samoas and they're better.
You can get those at Aldi too.
We did a blind taste test and it was
yeah.
That could be a video.
That could be a video.
Tell the difference between a Keebler and a Girl Scout. Yes.
All right. Yeah, we can definitely help sellers in Canada. The only thing that's different is shipping. So everything but shipping we can help with. All right. I think that's it.
901 Mochi. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
We need a sign-off song.
We do. We do.
So long.
Farewell.
I don't think we're allowed to sing that, right?
Allie has to go eat now.
I'm so hungry. Let me eat.
All right, guys. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. And show up early next time because we gave away money for the early people.
Get some cash money.
See you guys next time.
Thanks for coming.
Peace out.
Bye.